That's the most pillow hands in UFC. There's a lot of good names out there, and I'm gonna name them. Starting up, Max Holloway. That might be a surprise for some people, because a lot of you saw the Gaethje KO and like, oh shoot, but how you gonna say he has pillow hands? He knocked out Gaethje, he knocked out Korean Zombie, but like, he threw like 421 strikes against Guida, and I don't think he dropped them once. And you couldn't finish the dude? Like, he's mainly gained finishes off of people when they're all broken down and he points to the ground. He is a cold guy for that. He is kind of like, he never does that with somebody that's not broken, not like freaking all beaten up already. He never does that. He only does this to fighters that are already losing and they have no shot at winning basically. Low key, if Max Holloway was an animal, he would be a vulture. Bro just picks apart people that are already done for and just takes the picking basically. That's literally what he does. That's kind of cowardly, I'm not gonna lie. Especially when he didn't take the point down against Ilya. Here I knew, bro, Holloway only does that when he's already destroyed the opponent and the guy is done for. If you're gonna say, oh, that's a lie, then why did he do it to Yair in the last round? Because he wanted to win. It sounds like I'm hating on Holloway. I love Holloway. It's just like, that's kind of true. He kind of just picks his prey with some of those guys, and he picks when to point down. Bro knows what he's doing, bro. That's cold. He only does that when the guy is already broken and he was already losing badly. Max Holloway is a cold individual for doing that, but yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, he has very pillow hands because he threw 400 tries against Cater and didn't drop him once. And he's also known for being Mr. Output, and that's not really a good thing when it comes to being a hard hitter, and he's not one of them, especially when he throws a lot of shots constantly. I think his average is like 200-something shots. Like, bro is not really a hard hitter. Anyway, next up, Evloev. Evloev has no finishes in the UFC. He got some on the regionals, I'm pretty sure, but it's not like, oh shoot, he put the guy out. He hasn't like knocked anybody down except for like Arnold Allen, and Arnold Allen was coming in, running in. So I don't really count that really, but it's still a knockdown. So he's not too powerful, but like at least he dropped somebody. But like he's not a hard hitter, especially when he constantly go decision. He hasn't got a single finish in the UFC. So yeah, he's a very soft-handed fighter. But yeah, anyway, the next one, Colby Covington. I think that's pretty obvious for a lot of people. Like, he hasn't put anybody out like that. He does have a spinning bat for his KO, I'm pretty sure. Or it was more like a TKO, like he dropped the guy and then got some ground upon him. He also like finished Tyron Woodley, even though like I think Woodley broke his rib or something, or he just gave up. But you never put really anybody out cold. He's constantly going to his decision. He took Masvidal like an old man to like 5-round decision. He also got dropped in the fight, so like he's not really known for his power, and that's pretty obvious. So yeah, he's pretty pillow-handed as well. Next one. Dominick Cruz, the Dominator. You already know he is pillow-handed, bro. He constantly goes through a decision. He can't put anybody out cold, really. He got one finish, I think, in the UFC, and that's pretty much it. And then the other one was like WEC, and it was stopped because of a cut. So he only has like 2 TKOs in his career, and then that's pretty much it. I really do think you could eat like a clean shot for Dominick Cruz, and he's not putting you out cold. I'm pretty confident. Like, he has no power in those hands, but he'll take you to a decision dominantly. You don't call him the Dominator for nothing. But yeah, he's a decision merchant. And the next one is, it's Machinel. I really do feel bad for him. Bro has no power. He has no chin. I generally do feel really bad for him. He got dealt with the worst cards possible. He has some finishes though. He's not like some of these soft hands guys, bro. He has some finishes at least. He's not like Evloev, who has no finishes in the UFC. Or Dominator, who cares? They're decision merchants. But I generally do feel bad for him. Please, you guys, like, do me a favor, go follow his Instagram or something. Send him some money. Say like, oh shit, I feel bad for him because he got dealt with the worst cards possible. He has no power and he has no chin. I'm generally concerned for his health and generally concerned for him. But anyways, moving on. Belal Muhammad. If it wasn't for him rocking Leon, I would have him high on the list because like he has no finishes. He has like no knockdowns in UFC. He's a decision merchant. Hey, but like he'll dominate you in the majority decision, bro. You ain't gonna beat Belal in the decision, bro. You really are not. You gotta put him out or you're losing that. Easy work. But granted, he does have a finish though, and I prize that heavily, even though the Sean Brady TKO was the weakest TKO I ever seen. Like, Sean Brady deadass gave up, and most of the shots they even land, the referee just stopped it because like Sean Brady was just broken. How are you gay TKO by Belal? That's like the worst thing possible. Like but he also rocked Leon, but maybe Leon has literally no chin possible. Hey, but he boxed like Canelo, bro, like he's different. Anyway, I'm just gonna move on. Next one, John Jones. He has no knockdowns. He basically has no finish because on the feet. Like, he has one spinny back kick against, like, freaking Stipe, and he was, like, a fossil. And he can't even finish him with hands. That's kind of crazy. And, like, the DC one, granted, he didn't knock them out. But, like, his best finish, like, was a no contest, so it doesn't even count. And he hasn't put anybody down with his fist ever in his life. Except for, he did put down Parker Porter, so, like, that's something. But, like, that was, like, in the regionals, and I think that was, like, a kickboxing fight, so it doesn't even count in MMA terms. So like, has no power in his hands. Generally, there is no pop. It's actually insane. Like, he's 6'4", a light heavyweight sized dude, like 84-inch reach, and he has no knockdowns with his hands. That's actually insane. Evloev has a knockdown. Belal TKO somebody on the feet with his hands. You're telling me John Jones never did that in his career? That's actually insane. That's really insane. He's a keg merchant and also a reek merchant. Like, bro has so many merchants, it's actually insane. Like, I was kidding with the cruise one. Like, I really do generally believe, like, you could take a solid punch from, like, John Jones and you won't go down. Maybe because of the reach. Maybe having 84-inch reach isn't, like, the best when it comes to power. Maybe that's the reason, but like, whatever he has, if he has one of the softest hands I ever see in the UFC, and he hasn't put anybody down with straight hands, that's actually insane to be a GOAT. But anyway, he would be number one if it wasn't for this next guy. Next up, Michael Chiesa. Bro cannot inflict damage to save his life. I really do think that he can't. He is so trash on the feet. It's actually very sad. At least most of these guys are like hurting people. He is not hurting anybody on the feet. He's like the Juliana Pena of like the welterweight division, basically. That's literally what he is. He has no pop on the feet. He is trash. He has no footwork. He has nothing. He has no good punches. He has nothing, basically. Like, the way people describe Belal is basically Michael Chiesa. At least Belal looks decent on the feet. Like, Michael Chiesa is just buns on the feet. Like, he is so trash. There's never been a moment where I watch in his career where, like, oh, that's pretty decent technique. Oh, that's a nice punch. I never seen that ever in his career. He is so buns. Like, granted, he has a good ground game sometimes, but, like, overall, he would just get ragdolled by a lot of these guys and just give up in a fetal position. At least Belal never gives up, so I'll take that any day over freaky Michael Chiesa. He talks a lot of smack about Covington, but, like, Covington ragdolls him with ease. Like, bro, so trash. I hate him. I really don't like him on the feet. He's so trash. He talks a lot of smack for a guy who is constantly giving up and can't stop a dart stroke to even save his life. Like, bro, it's whatever. That's enough Michael Chiesa hate. And that's the end of the video, pretty much. That's like I'm pretty sure, of the softest hitters. And Michael Chiesa is basically number one because he can inflict damage and he is trash on the feet in general. Like, he is not good to farm metal anywhere. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I recommend watching the Why American Wrestling Sucks or my Glover Code video. Those are pretty decent videos, and I recommend watching them. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and that's it.